In my 20s, I worked for a mutual fund company, and then after that, I worked for institutional money management, and the message was always the same. When the times are the worst, that's the opportunity. That's the time to invest. And I've been thinking a lot about how with this opportunity, what it feels like to be a dip in our lives where everything is slowing down, it's an opportunity to invest in me, invest in my family, invest in my friends. And I'm encouraging myself, even though I want to retreat, to not do that, to spend the time thinking about what are the things that I have never had the time to do, clean out my closet, or play games with the kids, or better yet, invest time in the Word. How many times have I had a great devotional and thought, if I only had more time, or spending time in prayer and thinking, if I only had more time, or worshiping in the car on the way to work or on the way to do something with my kids and thinking, that was the good song. I wish I didn't have to turn it off in the middle. Well, now I have the time to invest not just in my relationship with God, but in what He wants to grow in me. So I want to encourage you to invest. Some of the people who made the most money invested when the stock market was at its worst. And I believe that right now, some of the people that will have the greatest return on the life that God has given them to live, it will be because they decided to invest in themselves, in their people, in their faith. And so what does that look like? Well, create a bucket list. What are the things that you've always wanted to do? And you always say, we just don't have enough time. I don't have enough time. Enough time to read, enough time to rest, enough time to relax. Get those photos on your phone organized. Play those games with your kids. Watch those movies. Yeah, all the fun stuff. Create a bucket list and create mildly a little bit of a schedule. Like, when are you going to get up every day? What are you going to eat? Meal plan, cook with your kids. So come up with those lists of things, but don't leave God out of that, because now He has the greatest amount of time to talk to you. Even if you still have to go to work because everything's canceled, you still have more discretionary time than you had before. I mean, my goodness, most of us, because our churches are more than 10 people, can't even go to church on Sunday midweek or meet with our small group. So even if you're still working, trust me, you still have time. And with 24 hours in a day, you can commit a few minutes extra, 15, 30 minutes, to bettering who God wants you to be, both for now and in the season to come. Listen, I don't want to feel like I do honestly about I feel like my money. In my 20s, I wasted a lot of money. And I thought I have later to save. I have later, and it's okay. But now when I look back, I think, man, how far ahead would I have been if I would have invested then like I'm investing now? If I would have taken opportunity with the money that I really didn't need to spend or waste then to save it for decades forward. Well, I don't want 10 years from now, 10 minutes from now to say, man, that's 10 minutes or 10 days that I had that I didn't spend wisely. Now is your time to prepare for whatever God is going to bring into your future. And the worst thing in the world is for opportunity to come and you not be prepared to meet that opportunity. Now is your time to invest in who God wants you to be now and in what God wants you to know about Him for your tomorrow. Don't waste the time. Invest.